Tonight's opening ceremony officially kicks off the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics. Host nation China has gone to extraordinary lengths to ensure a safe and successful Olympiad despite the COVID-19 pandemic. My next guest is Sarah Lewis, the former Secretary General of the International Ski Federation from 2000 to 2020. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us on the preparations made by Beijing for the Winter Games.
Outstanding. That really is the key word that I would use. And the total commitment to all aspects of the opportunities presented by the Beijing 2022 Games has been remarkable. Firstly, for China to develop its capacity as a major winter sports nation of the future, with competitive teams and athletes competing in all of the Olympic winter sports and disciplines, both now at Beijing 2022, but long-term into the future. Even in competitions and events and disciplines that are so far unknown to the public. Secondly, the state-of-the-art infrastructure to organize events at this Olympic level and also at major events, competitions on a regular basis, but especially for the use afterwards of the entire Chinese population to discover and enjoy winter sport as a regular part of their lives. So it will play a major role in their health and welfare, one of the main objectives of the country. And thirdly, for the actions to really facilitate the growth of an industry so that China can take a leading role when it comes to actually building up new businesses throughout China connected to service the sport, but also on an international basis. We've seen that China is very active. And overall, the entire joined up plan is integrated into an official legacy plan, and all of these elements are linked together. So this, I think, the fact is it's not just about these upcoming 16 days of the Games, but it's the entire project, the build up to the Games, the stimulation of 346 new Chinese participants in winter sports, and now looking ahead to the future.
Sarah, the legacy is as important, if not more important, than what happens during the Games. And the IOC has called on Olympic host cities to make sustainability a part of its legacy. China, of course, had that in mind while constructing the venues and facilities for the Winter Games. What should China keep doing to achieve more sustainability long after the Games are over?
Well, frankly, China has taken this aspect very importantly, not just for the Games, the development of the infrastructure and everything attached to it, but also for regeneration and creation of new opportunities. And it's been a role model in terms of legacy by building it into the entire vision for the Games from the outset and executing it from well before the Games take place, not just from an environmental standpoint, but also a human one. And with the legacy plan in place to support the ongoing efforts of China to build on its role as a major winter sports nation. One of the fantastic features is the Olympic Park at Shogun, and for the 2008 Games has now been completely regenerated. It's playing a major role at the Games. It will host the outstanding snowboard and free ski big air events, but it's also playing host to many of the training venues in ice sports particularly, as well as hosting the organizing committee for the last 3 years. So this area includes also housing, businesses, and the fact is that winter sports is not just about the Games, it's about lifestyle, more so than the Summer Games. The Summer Games, of course, you have certain sports like athletics and cycling and running and sailing people are doing as part of their leisure activities. But winter sports as well, they very much feature on what people do during the winter for 6 months, depending on what part of the world they're in. Alpine skiing, cross-country skiing, snowboarding, these are all sports that are very, very popular and have become so now in China.
Sarah, the Shogun Big Air already is a star attraction on social media, and I know you'll keep a close watch on the games. We thank you so much for your time and your analysis. Appreciate it.